Is it really true that astronauts expect floating objects? After spending months in the weightlessness of space, many astronauts return to Earth with an unusual habit. They sometimes expect things to float when they let them go. This quirky behavior comes from their time in microgravity, where objects don't fall the way they do on our home planet. In space, there's no gravity pulling everything toward the ground, so astronauts learn to adapt. When they toss a pen or a snack, they watch it drift instead of fall. It's fascinating how deeply this experience can affect their perception, even once they're back on solid ground. For some astronauts, it takes time to adjust to Earth's gravity again. The moment they realize their belongings don't float is often a comical reminder of their incredible journey. This phenomenon shows how adaptable humans can be to extreme environments. Believe it or not, great ideas can outshine ads. The magic happens when a brilliant concept meets an amazing user experience. Think about your favorite app or website. What draws you in? It's not just flashy ads, it's how easy and enjoyable it is to use. A great idea, like a unique food delivery service or an innovative game, captures people's imagination, while an excellent user experience keeps them coming back. When both elements work together, they create a powerful combination that can spread like wildfire. People naturally share their positive experiences with friends and family, acting as word-of-mouth advertisers. This means a great idea can gain popularity without spending a fortune on marketing. So whether you're launching a product or starting a new project, remember, focus on the user experience first. What will you create that's both groundbreaking and user-friendly? Why exactly does the Ember Smart Mug impress coffee lovers? This innovative device, known as the Ember Mug 2, is designed to keep your drinks consistently warm at the perfect sipping temperature. Its unique feature is its ability to maintain your preferred beverage temperature for hours, so you can take your time enjoying every sip without the worry of your coffee or tea cooling down too quickly. The interactive LED display makes it easy to adjust temperatures and lets you know when your drink is just right. Whether you're busy at work, relaxing at home, or commuting, the Ember Mug 2 adapts to your lifestyle. Simply pair it with the Ember app on your smartphone to personalize settings and receive notifications when your drink is ready. This mug has truly transformed the way people experience warm beverages and has become a favorite gadget for many tea and coffee enthusiasts. What will they think of next? Have you ever wondered why the Liberty Bell fell silent? The Liberty Bell, an iconic symbol of American independence, last tolled on George Washington's birthday in 1846. This wasn't just any ordinary day. It marked the 114th anniversary of Washington's birth, and the bell was rung in celebration in honor of the country's first president. However, this joyous occasion turned bittersweet when a crack, which had previously marred its surface, expanded further due to the vibrations of the ringing. Since then, the bell has remained silent, resting in its place at the Liberty Bell Center in Philadelphia. Today, it stands as a poignant reminder of the enduring quest for freedom and justice. Many visitors flock to see it, intrigued by its rich history and the stories it tells about the American Revolution. The Liberty Bell's journey, from its original casting to its last toll, reflects the challenges faced by the young nation and the spirit of resilience that defines America. What does this silent bell symbolize for us today? Why exactly does Lalit Patidar inspire so many people? Lalit Patidar, a remarkable young man from India, has captured hearts around the world with his story of resilience. Known as Wolf Boy, Lalit has a rare genetic condition called hypertrichosis that leads to excessive hair growth covering 95% of his face. While his unusual appearance has drawn attention and challenges, Lalit faces life with a positive outlook, turning adversity into inspiration. He has shown that beauty lies not in conventional standards, but in courage and character. His journey highlights the importance of embracing differences, teaching us to celebrate uniqueness rather than hide from it. Lalit's story has sparked conversations about acceptance and kindness, encouraging others to think more openly about what it means to be human. Through his challenges, he exemplifies strength, proving that one can shine brightly despite the odds. How can we all learn from his incredible journey? Prepare to be amazed by New Mexico's Trinity test. This historic event was the site of the world's first atomic bomb explosion in 1945, an occurrence that dramatically changed the course of history. Nestled in the New Mexico desert, the test took place as part of the Manhattan Project, which aimed to develop nuclear weapons during World War II. On that fateful July 16th, a bright flash lit up the sky, creating a mushroom cloud that reached over 7 miles high. This explosion wasn't just a feat of science. It marked the dawn of the nuclear age, showcasing the terrifying power of atomic energy. The consequences of the Trinity test rippled around the globe, sparking discussions about nuclear warfare and the ethical implications of such powerful technology. This monumental moment serves as a haunting reminder of what mankind can achieve and destroy with science. Today, the site remains a poignant place for reflection, emphasizing the need for responsible stewardship of nuclear technology and the importance of peace in our modern world. Can you feel the weight of that moment in history? What if I told you sneezing protects your eyes? Every time you feel a sneeze coming on, your body triggers an automatic reaction. Your eyelids close. This reflex isn't just a quirky habit, it serves a crucial purpose. By shutting your eyes, you protect your eyeballs from tiny droplets and particles that might be released when you sneeze. Sneezing is your body's way of expelling irritants or germs from your nose, and while some people claim they can sneeze with their eyes open, it's generally not recommended. Keeping your eyes closed during a sneeze shields them from harm, reducing the risk of irritation or potential injury. So the next time you feel a sneeze building up, remember it's not just a random reflex. Your body is working to keep your eyes safe. Isn't it fascinating how our bodies have these built-in protective measures? What if I told you every brain is one of a kind? Research from the University of Zurich reveals that every human brain is unique, much like our fingerprints. Just as no two people have the same print, each brain is molded by a fascinating mix of genetics and life experiences. This means that elements such as our family history, the environment we grow up in, and the challenges we face play a significant role in shaping how our brains function. For instance, someone exposed to different cultures may develop a wider range of neural connections, enhancing creativity and problem-solving skills. Meanwhile, genetic factors influence everything from memory capabilities to emotional responses. So when you think about it, every thought you think and every decision you make is the result of a brain that has been uniquely crafted over time. How cool is that? Did you know about the amazing mammalian diving reflex? This remarkable physiological response kicks in when our face comes in contact with water, and it works wonders for conserving oxygen while we swim or dive. When water touches our skin, especially around our face, our heart rate slows down significantly. This slowdown helps us maintain energy and oxygen levels, allowing us to stay submerged longer without the need to breathe. Interestingly, this reflex isn't unique to humans. It's found in many mammals, especially those that are adapted to life in the water, like seals and dolphins. They can dive deep and hold their breath for an extended time thanks to this incredible adaptation. So next time you take a plunge, remember that your body is naturally equipped with an amazing tool to help you stay underwater longer. How cool is that? Prepare to be amazed by the Boeing 747's testing. Before this iconic aircraft took to the skies, engineers dedicated an incredible 15,000 hours to wind tunnel testing. This extensive process was crucial for ensuring that the 747 could handle real-world conditions and the challenges of high-speed air travel. By simulating the forces of the wind and air pressure on different parts of the plane, designers gathered valuable data to refine its shape and structure. This rigorous testing not only led to improvements in the aircraft's performance, but also helped to establish the Boeing 747 as a pioneering model in aviation history. Thanks to this commitment to safety and innovation, the 747 went on to become a beloved choice for airlines around the world, revolutionizing international travel and allowing millions to experience the thrill of flying. Did you know Emma Chamberlain ditched most of her clothes? In a bold move that surprised many, Emma, a popular influencer with 15 million Instagram followers, decided to eliminate 90% of her wardrobe. This decision came as she sought to step back from the relentless internet fashion cycle, a world that often pressures individuals to constantly buy and discard outfits. By shrinking her closet, Emma not only simplified her life, but also made a statement about sustainability. She aims to encourage her followers to think critically about fast fashion and the impact it has on the environment. With contracts from high-end brands like Louis Vuitton and Cartier, Emma remains a fashion icon, yet she's now challenging the norms of consumerism. Her action sparks a crucial conversation. Can we embrace our individuality without being trapped by trends? Let's rethink our relationship with fashion. Believe it or not, Lakoic hats are real dogs. These unconventional canines are known for their sparse, coarse fur, especially on their faces, giving them a strikingly unique appearance. With features that sometimes resemble mythological creatures or even characters from horror stories. Lakoic hats stand out in the canine world. This distinctive look often turns heads and sparks conversations among dog lovers and curious onlookers alike. But their appeal isn't just about aesthetics. Lakoic hats have charming personalities to match their unusual looks. They are often described as playful, affectionate, and intelligent, making them wonderful companions. Despite their somewhat mysterious aura, many people find themselves drawn to these quirky dogs, either as potential pet owners or as fascinated admirers. This alluring combination of unique appearance and engaging temperament ensures that Lakoic hats are not just a passing curiosity, but rather a beloved breed for those who appreciate the extraordinary. So, are you ready to learn more about these enchanting dogs? Meet Wojtek the bear, a World War I hero. During the tumultuous times of World War I, a remarkable bear named Wojtek became an honorary soldier for the Polish army. Adopted by soldiers after they found him orphaned in Persia, Wojtek quickly became the unit's beloved mascot. His story is not just about cuddles and companionship. This brave bear played a vital role in logistics. Wojtek was strong enough to help carry artillery shells and ammunition, making him a unique and invaluable member of the troop. He would often march alongside the soldiers, lifting spirits and providing comfort during the harsh realities of war. The bond between Wojtek and the soldiers was truly special, showcasing the power of friendship even in dire circumstances. After the war, Wojtek became a celebrity in his own right, living in a zoo in Scotland where thousands came to see him. His legacy reminds us of the unexpected connections that arise in times of conflict. Isn't it fascinating how a bear can embody such extraordinary courage and camaraderie? Believe it or not, jesters were savvy court advisors. In medieval courts, these clever figures, also known as jesters, played a crucial role far beyond entertainment. While they made people laugh with their jokes and antics, they also had the unique ability to speak freely to kings and queens without facing punishment. This protection allowed them to weave insightful critiques into their performances, addressing the monarch's decisions and the public's mood, all under the guise of humor. By using storytelling and satire, jesters skillfully conveyed uncomfortable truths that others feared to voice. Imagine a courtier cracking jokes while subtly pointing out flaws in royal policies. Their insights were invaluable, making them essential figures in political and social discussions of the time. So next time you think of a fool, remember that jesters were much more than that. They were the king's trusted mirrors. Ever wondered why owls gather in a parliament? This intriguing name for a group of owls reflects their long-standing connection to wisdom and knowledge. Owls have fascinated humans for centuries, often appearing in folklore and mythology as symbols of sagacity. The term parliament comes from the notion that these birds, with their serious expressions and wide eyes, seem to be in deep discussions about the mysteries of the night. Generally found in wooded areas, owls are superb hunters known for their incredible night vision and silent flight. Unlike many other birds, they have specialized feathers that allow them to swoop down on prey without a sound. Observing these remarkable creatures in their natural habitat can feel like watching the world's most thoughtful committee meeting. So, next time you hear an owl hooting in the dark, think about that parliament meeting happening under the stars. What if I told you Spielberg's clever secret for authenticity? In a surprising move during the making of Saving Private Ryan, director Steven Spielberg decided to exclude actor Matt Damon from the pre-production boot camp that the rest of the cast attended. This was a deliberate tactic to create genuine resentment among the soldiers toward Damon's character, Private Ryan. By isolating Damon, Spielberg wanted the cast to forge deeper bonds as they trained together, while unknowingly building animosity towards the character they felt they were risking their lives for. This strategy added a layer of realism to the film, enhancing performances and making the soldier's mission feel even more urgent and personal. The result is a powerful anti-war film that resonates with audiences, showing the lengths that filmmakers can go to create an authentic emotional experience. Isn't it fascinating how behind-the-scenes choices can shape a film's impact? Ready for a home remedy miracle? It turns out that a simple blend of vinegar and honey can work wonders for a sore throat. When you mix 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar with 1/4 cup of honey, you create a powerful potion that not only helps to soothe irritation, but also has natural antibacterial properties. Apple cider vinegar is rich in acetic acid, which is known to combat harmful bacteria and can help keep your throat free from infection. Meanwhile, honey is more than just a sweet addition. It's been used for centuries as a natural healer due to its soothing and antimicrobial qualities. When combined, these two ingredients can help break up mucus, reduce inflammation, and make swallowing a bit more comfortable. Simply take this mixture straight or mix it with warm water for a soothing drink. The next time you feel that scratchy throat coming on, consider reaching for this kitchen remedy before hopping on the over-the-counter options. It's a delicious and natural way to give your throat some love. Hard to believe, but veins need valves too. These special valves play a crucial role in our legs, where gravity makes it a challenge for blood to flow upward toward the heart. When you stand or walk, gravity pulls blood downwards, and that's where the valves jump into action. They work like little gates, closing to prevent blood from flowing backwards and ensuring it travels in the right direction, upwards. But that's not all. Veins are quite flexible. They can constrict or dilate, adjusting their size to either increase or reduce blood flow and pressure. This ability is especially important during physical activities like running or cycling, where your muscles demand more oxygen-rich blood. You're not just standing still, your body is constantly adapting to keep everything flowing smoothly. So the next time you take a step, remember that those tiny valves are hard at work behind the scenes. Believe it or not, Finley the dog is a record holder. This playful pup has claimed the title for carrying the most balls in his mouth at once, managing to juggle an impressive 6 balls simultaneously. Imagine the sight of a cheerful dog waddling around, mouth full of bright, colorful balls. Finley's remarkable achievement showcases not only his adorable antics, but also the fun-loving spirit of dogs everywhere. It's a testament to their playful nature and their innate desire to have fun while entertaining their humans. Dogs have always been known for their ability to fetch and play, but Finley takes it to another level, demonstrating remarkable skill and balance. His record not only puts a smile on our faces, but also encourages lots of laughter and joy among dog lovers. Who wouldn't want to watch such a cheerful display? Finley's impressive ability reminds us of the unique bond between dogs and humans, filled with laughter and happiness. Isn't it fascinating to see how much joy a simple game can bring? This might surprise you. We love to talk about ourselves. Research reveals that humans spend about 60% of their talking time on personal topics when chatting face-to-face. If you think that's high, it jumps to around 80% when we're scrolling through social media. Why do we do this? Well, talking about ourselves triggers the brain's reward system, releasing dopamine, often called the feel-good chemical. This makes sharing our stories enjoyable and somewhat addictive on platforms like Facebook and Instagram. However, it's important to find a balance. While self-disclosure can foster connections, it's equally essential to listen to others. Good communication isn't just about talking, it's also about being an engaged listener. So next time you post or share, think about how much time you spend discussing yourself versus listening to others. How can we improve the way we connect in our social conversations? Have you ever wondered which movies topped the Oscars? 3 films have made history by winning an incredible 11 Academy Awards each. These cinematic giants are The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, Titanic, and Ben-Hur. Ben-Hur, in particular, is notable for its stirring portrayal of a Jewish nobleman navigating life during the Roman Empire. This epic film, released in 1959, is famous for its dramatic chariot race and powerful themes of betrayal and redemption. Not only did it capture audiences' hearts, but it also showcased the groundbreaking filmmaking techniques of its time. Meanwhile, Titanic, released in 1997, captivated viewers with its tragic love story set against the backdrop of the infamous ship sinking. And then there's The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, which concluded the fantasy trilogy by J.R.R. Tolkien and whisked audiences away to Middle-earth. Each of these films achieved remarkable acclaim and left an indelible mark on cinema. Hard to believe, but is it true that Taiwan boasts amazing climate diversity? Absolutely. Taiwan is a fascinating island where climate shifts dramatically from the north to the south. Up in the north, you'll find a humid subtropical climate with warm summers and mild winters that rarely dip too low. This weather creates lush greenery, making Taiwan a beautiful place for nature lovers and outdoor enthusiasts. As you journey south, the landscape transforms into a tropical climate where temperatures soar and humidity increases. This transition brings sizzling summers, but it also results in stunning beaches and vibrant ecosystems that are teeming with life. Winters in the south are delightful, often characterized by sunny skies and pleasantly cool temperatures, turning the region into a popular escape for those looking to avoid chillier weather elsewhere. From the lively streets of bustling cities to the tranquil countryside dotted with scenic vistas, Taiwan's climate is as varied as its breathtaking landscapes, making it an irresistible destination for travelers seeking diverse experiences. Why do bicycles end up in Amsterdam's canals? Every year, the beautiful city of Amsterdam faces an unusual challenge: the retrieval of thousands of bicycles from its picturesque canals. With over 1 million bikes in the city, it's no wonder that many end up taking an unexpected dip. Cycling is a popular mode of transport in Amsterdam, and sometimes accidents happen. Maybe a bike is left too close to the edge or gets knocked in by a careless cyclist. To tackle this watery issue, local authorities have made it a priority to maintain the cleanliness and safety of the canals. Special boats are employed specifically for this purpose, expertly fishing out the submerged bicycles. These efforts not only keep waterways clear, but also contribute to the city's commitment to sustainability. Surprisingly, this process has become fairly routine, with dedicated crews retrieving and recycling the bikes, allowing them to serve a new purpose rather than ending up as trash. So next time you think about Amsterdam, remember, the canals are home to more than just boats and swans. Here's something incredible about the air car. The air car developed by Klein Vision is revolutionizing personal transportation by combining the features of a car and an airplane. Imagine cruising down the road and then taking off into the sky. This innovative vehicle is powered by a robust 1.6-liter BMW engine, generating an impressive 160 horsepower. With this power, it can zoom to speeds approaching 125 miles per hour, making it not just a novelty, but a serious contender in the future of travel. When it comes to flying, the air car boasts an aerial range of up to 620 miles, which opens exciting possibilities for distant travel. Think of flying over traffic jams or exploring remote locations without the limitations of traditional planes. As we look toward a future where flying cars are a reality, Klein Vision's creation stands out as a symbol of what innovation can achieve. Could this hybrid vehicle be the transportation solution we've been waiting for? What if I told you robots can box now? Meet Nadia, the amazing humanoid robot that's stepping into the virtual boxing ring. Designed for combat training, Nadia uses virtual reality to let people practice their boxing skills without any real-life impact. This means you can dodge punches and throw jabs without the risk of getting hurt. Imagine being able to train with a robot that mimics a real opponent's moves while keeping everything safe and fun. Nadia is equipped with advanced sensors and AI that track your movements, giving you instant feedback to improve your technique. Whether you're a beginner looking to learn the ropes or an experienced fighter aiming to refine your skills, practicing with Nadia opens up a whole new world of training possibilities. So are you ready to put on those virtual gloves and step into the ring with a robot buddy? Did you know about Point Nemo's incredible isolation? This remarkable spot, also known as the Pacific Ocean's pole of inaccessibility, is about 1,670 miles away from the nearest land. Imagine being so far out in the ocean that you can't see land in any direction. Point Nemo is named after Captain Nemo, a fictional character from Jules Verne's novel, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. It's a unique point on Earth because it's literally the farthest place from any ocean. It's surrounded by water as far as the eye can see. The nearest landmasses are Ducie Island, Motunui, and Maher Island, all of which are quite remote themselves. Interestingly, this isolation means that Point Nemo is often the spot where space agencies choose to send defunct satellites and space debris to ensure they land in a safe area far from populated regions. So the next time you think of vast oceans, remember that there's a place out there with no land in sight for nearly 1,600 miles. How incredible is that? Did you know California needs a license for mousetraps? This quirky law actually requires residents to have a hunting license before setting such traps, highlighting an amusing slice of legal history. It stems from older hunting regulations that haven't quite caught up with the times. While the idea of needing paperwork to deal with household pests seems a bit ridiculous, it sheds light on how seriously some laws can be. Originally, these regulations aimed to manage wildlife and hunting practices, and over the years, some of them have become outdated. Now, many people find it hard to believe that they could be breaking the law just by trying to deal with a pesky mouse in their kitchen. So the next time you think about grabbing that mousetrap, double-check your hunting license first. Who knew pest control could be so complicated? Hard to believe, but paracetamol's mystery persists. Paracetamol, also known as acetaminophen, is one of the most common pain relievers worldwide, but its exact mechanism is still puzzling scientists. While we know it effectively reduces pain and fever, the details of how it works are less clear. Some researchers believe that paracetamol influences certain chemical pathways in the brain, particularly those involving the endocannabinoid system, which plays a key role in pain regulation. Others suggest it might interact with brain receptors in a unique way. Despite the scientific uncertainty surrounding paracetamol, its popularity continues to grow because it is considered safe and effective for many people, including children. With millions relying on it daily for headaches, muscle aches, and fevers, the hope is that ongoing research will one day unlock the secrets of this trusted painkiller. Can you believe the Champawat tiger's deadly reign? This infamous tiger is responsible for an astonishing 435 human fatalities in Nepal and India, making it one of the most lethal wild animals in history. To put that in perspective, in the past 30 years, bears in the United States have caused an average of just 2 deaths per year, while spiders and snakes contribute 6 and 5 deaths respectively. The sheer number of lives taken by this single tiger dwarfs the combined toll of all bears, spiders, and snakes during the same period. It highlights the unique and sometimes terrifying interplay between humans and wildlife. What makes the Champawat tiger story particularly chilling is that its attacks were not isolated incidents. Rather, they reflect a pattern of human-wildlife conflict that can occur when natural habitats are disrupted and prey becomes scarce. This tiger wasn't just a predator, it also became a symbol of fear and loss for many communities. The question remains, how can we better coexist with such magnificent yet dangerous creatures? Hard to believe, but race was defined by a drop. In the early 20th century, the one-drop rule emerged as a legal and social practice that considered anyone with even a hint of black ancestry as black. This harsh classification system not only simplified the complexities of identity, but also reinforced strict racial divisions. Picture this. An individual with just one ancestor who was black would face the same discrimination as someone fully identified as black, effectively erasing the rich diversity within biracial identities. Society imposed a rigid line that categorized people based solely on ancestry, disregarding their personal experiences and cultural backgrounds. This rule fueled systemic racism, influencing laws and social norms that marginalized countless individuals. Understanding this historical context is vital for recognizing the ongoing discussions around race and identity today. How can we challenge these outdated notions of race? Here's what actually happens when we overbuy clothes. Since the year 2000, fashion brands have ramped up clothing production dramatically, flooding the market with new styles. However, interestingly, consumers now wear each item about 40% less frequently than before. This means those trendy jackets and cute tops we purchased impulsively end up sitting in our closets, mostly unworn. With so many garments out there, people are finding it harder to choose what to wear, leading to overflowing wardrobes. The downside to this trend goes beyond just clutter. It raises significant concerns about environmental sustainability. More clothing means not only increased waste, but also higher carbon footprints from production and transportation. As we fill our closets with fast fashion, many are starting to question their buying habits. Can we make more sustainable choices and break this cycle of overconsumption? Ever thought about why Margaret Dickinson escaped the gallows? In 1736, the tragic story of Margaret Dickinson captured the attention of many people. Accused of killing her newborn, she faced the ultimate punishment, death by hanging. However, fate had a surprising twist in store for her. After the execution, Margaret was declared dead and placed on a cart for transport. Astonishingly, she revived, raising questions about justice and the law of the time. Due to a legal provision called double jeopardy, which prevents a person from being tried again for the same crime, she could not face punishment for her actions twice. This bizarre turn of events saved her life and led to her release from custody. Margaret's case highlights the complexities of law and morality in the 18th century, provoking thought about how societies define justice. How many more stories like this have slipped through the cracks of history? Experience the magic of Malawi's Tanya Gulavamulu dance. This vibrant dance celebrates tradition by bringing to life a range of characters, from lively animals to haunting demons. Performers use intricate movements and colorful costumes to embody these figures, creating a stunning visual spectacle that captures the audience's attention. The Tanya Gulavamulu dance is not just entertainment. It represents a unique form of cultural expression. It blends elements of fear and artistry, inviting viewers to explore the complex emotions tied to these performances. Participants often rehearse for months, mastering the choreography that reflects age-old stories and local folklore. These dances play a vital role in community gatherings, celebrations, and rituals, reinforcing social bonds and cultural identity. By engaging with this dynamic art form, audiences gain insight into the rich heritage of Malawi, where each performance serves as a bridge connecting the past with the present. So next time you hear about Malawi, remember that its cultural tapestry is woven with spectacular stories told through dance. Why did Tesla dislike pearls so intensely? Nikola Tesla, the brilliant inventor behind alternating current and numerous groundbreaking technologies, had a peculiar dislike for pearls. This aversion was so strong that he would prefer not to interact with women who wore them. One notable incident involved his secretary, who wore a lovely pearl necklace. Tesla famously requested that she remove it, stating that the sight of pearls made him deeply uncomfortable. While the exact reason for this unusual preference remains unclear, it might have stemmed from a combination of personal experiences and his sensitive nature. Tesla was known for his intense focus on his work, and distractions like pearls could disrupt his thought process. His quirky behavior and eccentricities, including this disdain for pearls, paint a vivid picture of a man whose genius came with its own unique challenges. Understanding Tesla's complexities helps us appreciate not just his innovations, but also the fascinating character behind them. What do you think motivated his unusual preferences? Turns out the truth is that toilets can analyze your health. Researchers at Stanford University have created an innovative, intelligent toilet that does much more than just flush away waste. This high-tech loo can actually analyze your urine and stools to provide valuable insights into your health. Imagine sitting down, and in just moments, this toilet gathers data about your body. It checks for signs of dehydration, nutritional deficiencies, and even potential health issues like diabetes. The intelligent toilet uses advanced sensors and AI technology to interpret the collected data, making it possible for you to receive feedback about your health in the privacy of your own home. This could change how we monitor our health, helping catch problems early. As technology combines with personal care, could this kind of toilet be a common feature in future bathrooms? Discover the magic of Cappadocia's wonders. This enchanting region in Turkey is famous for its extraordinary geological formations, like the iconic fairy chimneys that seem to touch the sky. These tall, thin spires shaped by years of volcanic activity and erosion create a landscape that looks almost otherworldly. But Cappadocia offers more than just natural beauty. Its extensive underground cities date back thousands of years, showcasing the ingenuity of ancient civilizations who created vast networks of tunnels and rooms beneath the surface for shelter and protection. For those seeking adventure, hot air balloon rides provide an unforgettable experience, lifting you high above the unique terrain, where you can soak in panoramic views of valleys and hills draped in rich colors at sunrise. What better way to appreciate Cappadocia's captivating charm? You won't believe what endoliths can survive. These remarkable microscopic organisms, first discovered in 1889, manage to thrive in some of the harshest environments on Earth. Endoliths are found inside animal shells, rocks, and even coral, showing just how versatile life can be. They consist of bacteria, fungi, algae, and ancient organisms called archaea, all working together to endure extreme conditions. What makes them so fascinating is their ability to draw energy from light, which helps them survive where most life would struggle. Despite their minuscule size, often invisible to the naked eye, endoliths play a crucial role in breaking down minerals and recycling nutrients in ecosystems. Their existence contributes significantly to the planet's microbial diversity and helps maintain the balance of life on Earth. Isn't it amazing how such tiny creatures can have such a big impact on our environment? Did you know reheating pasta makes it healthier? When you cook pasta, it's starchy and easy to digest, but there's a surprising twist when you reheat it. This simple act changes some of its digestible starch into resistant starch. Resistant starch is a type of carbohydrate that our bodies don't break down completely, meaning it passes through the intestine and feeds the good bacteria in our gut. This not only helps with digestion, but also significantly reduces blood glucose spikes by about half. So if you're enjoying leftover spaghetti or penne, know that you might be doing your body a favor. By cooling and reheating pasta, you're turning those starchy noodles into a healthier option, making your meal not just more convenient, but also potentially better for your blood sugar levels. Plus, this discovery gives a fun reason to look forward to leftovers, as they could be more nutritious than the freshly cooked version. Who thought a simple kitchen trick could have such a positive effect on your meals? Let's uncover the truth about ancient Roman gladiators. Gladiators were not just fighters. They were athletes who trained hard to entertain thousands in grand arenas. They trained in specialized schools called ludus, where expert trainers known as lanistas taught them the art of combat. This rigorous training included various techniques for fighting, physical conditioning, and even strategy. Each gladiator had a unique fighting style, and the lanistas tailored their training to enhance their strengths. Besides honing their combat skills, gladiators also had to maintain peak physical fitness to survive the brutal battles where the stakes were high: fame, wealth, or even life itself. The life of a gladiator was about more than just fighting. It was a complex mix of discipline, skill, and showmanship, captivating audiences throughout the Roman Empire. So what made these warriors legendary in history? Did you know North Korea has its own pizza culture? In the 1990s, Kim Jong-il developed a surprising passion for this Italian dish, prompting him to bring in expert chefs straight from Italy. His goal was to create a unique pizza experience for the people of North Korea. These chefs not only shared their culinary skills, but also trained North Koreans in the art of pizza making. This initiative introduced many locals to the joys of pizza, transforming it into a popular dish in various eateries. Interestingly, the pizzas made in North Korea often feature unique toppings such as corn, pickled vegetables, and even seafood, reflecting local tastes and ingredients. Today, pizza can be found in Pyongyang and other places, showcasing how food can bridge cultures, even in a country with such strict control over its media and foreign influences. Who would have thought pizza could play a role in North Korean dining? Hard to believe, but Okavango is a hidden gem. This charming village in Africa is nestled close to the renowned Gurun Kalahari in Botswana. Okavango has gained popularity among travelers due to its unique culture and the stunning landscape surrounding it. Many visitors find it fascinating how colorful, local traditions blend seamlessly with the natural beauty of the Kalahari region. The village serves as a gateway to explore neighboring villages, each with its own distinct vibe and character. People come for the breathtaking views and remain enchanted by the warmth of the local communities. Gurun Kalahari is known for its mental landscape, which captures the imagination of nature lovers and adventurers alike. Whether you're hiking the rugged trails or sitting with locals sharing stories, there's an abundance of experiences waiting in Okavango. Have you ever considered visiting such an extraordinary place? Have you ever wondered why sound travels differently? It's fascinating how your voice can travel an impressive 3 kilometers in an open field when you shout. In these wide open spaces, there's nothing to block or absorb the sound waves, allowing them to zoom freely through the air. However, if you shout in a bustling urban environment, things change dramatically. Buildings, cars, and other structures soak up sound, meaning your shout might only reach about 300 meters. This striking difference highlights how our environment influences sound propagation. In flat, open areas, you're not just stretching your vocal cords, you're allowing your voice to carry far and wide. Yet in a crowded city, the same effort gets drowned out. So next time you shout outdoors or in the city, think about how your surroundings shape what others can hear. How cool is that? Prepare to be amazed by mosquito bites. Did you know that getting bitten by 2 million mosquitoes could lead to a loss of about 2 liters of blood? That sounds like a lot, right? This sheer number of bites can indeed be life-threatening. Mosquitoes are more than just annoying pests. They can pose serious health risks. The average mosquito bite only takes a tiny amount of blood, but a massive swarm can lead to severe blood loss, especially if it happens quickly. Blood loss of this magnitude can cause dizziness, weakness, or even shock, which is a critical medical emergency. Furthermore, mosquitoes are notorious carriers of diseases like malaria, dengue fever, and Zika virus, adding extra layers of danger. With climate change helping mosquitoes thrive in new areas, it's more important than ever to take measures to protect ourselves from these tiny but potentially deadly critters. Are you ready to protect yourself from mosquitoes? Have you ever seen movie magic in action? The iconic bathtub scene in Mary Poppins is a fantastic example of how filmmakers use clever camera tricks instead of relying on magical effects. Instead of real magic, director Robert Stevenson and his team skillfully employed techniques like forced perspective and practical effects to create the illusion of Mary and the children frolicking in a whimsical world. They combined these tricks with practical stunts and careful timing, which allowed the scene to feel dynamic and immersive. This innovative approach helped to define the film's charming aesthetic and demonstrated the power of cinematography and storytelling. Audiences still marvel at this scene today, as it reminds us that creativity in filmmaking often means thinking outside the box. The brilliance lies not just in special effects, but in how the camera can transform reality. So the next time you watch a classic film, consider the artistry behind those enchanting moments. How do you think they created your favorite scenes? Is it really true that El Niño affects global weather? Absolutely. El Niño and La Niña are fascinating climate phenomena that start with changes in the temperatures of the Pacific Ocean. When the ocean warms up during an El Niño event, it can send ripples through global weather patterns, causing unusual rain, droughts, and even influencing storm activity. For example, areas that typically enjoy mild weather might experience intense flooding, while others could face severe drought. On the flip side, La Niña cools the ocean's surface, often leading to stronger hurricanes and shifts in rainfall patterns. Both phenomena significantly impact agriculture, as farmers may have to adjust planting times or crops based on these unpredictable weather changes. Moreover, economies around the world take a hit when crops fail or prices soar due to these events. The consequences reach far and wide, affecting not just weather, but also the delicate balance of ecosystems and food security. So next time you hear about El Niño or La Niña, remember their powerful influence on our planet. Imagine newspapers using metal sheets for printing text. In the early days of printing, around the 15th century, innovators created a fascinating method to streamline the production of newspapers. They employed metal sheets known as boilerplates, which contained pre-written text, allowing printers to quickly assemble and produce multiple copies of a publication. This technology significantly sped up the printing process and ensured that popular messages could reach the public promptly. Over time, the term boilerplate language emerged, especially in legal documents, referring to standardized text that can be reused in various contexts without needing much alteration. Today, when we encounter boilerplate language in contracts or agreements, we might not realize we're tracing our linguistic roots back to the bustling print shops of the past. This connection reminds us how much the way we communicate has evolved and how the technologies of yesterday still influence our lives today. Isn't it fascinating to think about the link between printing technology and modern language? Did you know about the famous Dion quintuplets? The Dion quintuplets, born in 1934 in Ontario, Canada, were the first known set of quintuplets to survive infancy, captivating the world from birth. By the time they were just 5 years old, the Canadian government took custody of them, making them wards of the state. Suddenly, these 5 adorable girls became a spectacle, drawing in tourists from all over who wanted to catch a glimpse of the miraculous quintuplets. However, as they grew up, the quintuplets began to face the harsh realities of their fame. Feeling exploited and deprived of a normal childhood, they eventually took legal action against the Canadian government for their treatment and the profit they generated. After years of battling in court, they reached a settlement of $4 million, highlighting the importance of protecting children from exploitation, even in the name of entertainment. Surprisingly, it's a fact that energy is conserved. This principle, known as the law of conservation of energy, states that energy cannot be created or destroyed, only transformed from one form to another. For instance, when you drive a car, the fuel combusts, releasing chemical energy that converts into kinetic energy to move the vehicle. Similarly, plants perform photosynthesis, where they transform sunlight into chemical energy stored in glucose. In both cases, the total amount of energy in the system remains constant, even though it changes forms. This fascinating idea is vital to understanding how energy flows through our world, from the food we eat to the fuel that powers our cars. So whether it's a leaf soaking up sunlight or your engine revving up, energy is always at play, just changing its outfit. Why is the Burmese python overtaking Florida's alligator? This surprising shift in Florida's ecosystem is largely due to the invasive Burmese python taking the top predator spot. Originally, these snakes were kept as exotic pets, but many were released into the wild, allowing them to thrive and multiply in the Everglades. These pythons can grow to over 20 feet long, making them formidable hunters. Without any natural predators of their own, they have been able to consume a wide range of wildlife, including deer and smaller mammals, disrupting the local food chain. The alligator, once the dominant predator, now faces increased competition for resources. As a result, entire populations of local species are declining, posing a serious threat to the delicate balance of the Everglades ecosystem. What does this mean for the future of Florida's wildlife? Prepare to be amazed by Singapore's first kotak. In an exciting development, Singapore has gifted the very first kotak to the beautiful region of Kotaksistan. This unique wooden box, or kotak, isn't just any container. It symbolizes friendship and cultural exchange between Singapore and Kotaksistan. Traditionally used to hold precious items, kotaks are often adorned with intricate designs, showcasing the rich heritage of their home country. With Singapore's generous contribution, local artisans in Kotaksistan will now have a beautifully crafted piece to commemorate their partnership. This gesture not only strengthens ties between the two regions, but also highlights the importance of artistic collaboration in our global community. How will this influence future exchanges of art and culture? Why exactly does battery life matter for fast charging? In our fast-paced world, a phone that charges in just 1 minute seems like a dream come true, but what if it only lasts for an hour? This situation is similar to a caffeinated sprinter speeding ahead before crashing. Scientists are working on aluminum batteries to solve this energy dilemma, hoping to achieve quick charging times without sacrificing longevity. Aluminum batteries hold promise because they can potentially charge faster and be more environmentally friendly than traditional lithium-ion batteries. However, creating a battery that balances rapid energy delivery with a long lifespan remains a challenge. If scientists crack this code, not only could our gadgets run longer on a single charge, but they would also minimize our reliance on continual charging throughout the day. Is it possible to have the best of both worlds in battery technology? Get ready for a refreshing perk at Miller Coors. Employees at this popular brewing company enjoy some unique benefits, including 3 free cases of beer every month. That's right, these lucky workers can kick back and celebrate their hard work with a selection from their own brews. But it doesn't stop there. After work, employees can also access a variety of beer and cider on site. This friendly policy not only adds a fun twist to the workplace, but also fosters a sense of community among staff. Imagine ending a long day by sharing a drink with colleagues and discussing the latest craft creations. Such perks highlight Miller Coors' commitment to a positive work environment while celebrating the art of brewing. So do you think this kind of benefit boosts workplace morale? Guess what really drives Netflix's success? In 1997, Netflix started off as a mail-order DVD rental service, revolutionizing how people rented movies. You'd select your favorite films online, and they would be delivered right to your mailbox. But the company saw the writing on the wall. People were becoming more tech-savvy, and the internet was evolving quickly. By 2007, Netflix made a bold move and shifted to a streaming platform, recognizing the immense potential of digital content. This decision transformed how audiences consumed entertainment, paving the way for binge watching. Today, Netflix boasts a massive library of movies and shows available at the click of a button. By abandoning their original model, Netflix didn't just adapt to change. They helped define the future of how we watch television and films. Can you imagine a world without streaming? It's hard to believe we ever lived without it. Drones are changing our world in surprising ways. Have you ever imagined a flying robot delivering your package right to your doorstep? Well, thanks to advancements in technology, drones have moved beyond just being gadgets for hobbyists. They are now used for a wide range of important activities such as monitoring wildlife, filming breathtaking cinematography, and even aiding in search and rescue operations during emergencies. Companies like Uber and Google are investing big bucks in creating drone taxis, which could take the hassle out of city traffic and provide a new way to travel. Picture soaring above the busy streets, getting to your destination quickly and efficiently. As these exciting applications continue to develop, drones are set to revolutionize how we live, work, and even play. The future is already here, and it's taking to the skies. You won't believe how this video boosts subscriptions. In the world of online content, engagement is key, and this video nails it. The creators ingeniously encourage viewers to hit that subscribe button right from the start. By weaving a call to action throughout the video, they make it feel like a friendly conversation rather than a sales pitch. Viewers are more likely to subscribe if they feel connected to the content and the creators behind it. Additionally, catchy visuals and entertaining segments keep the audience entertained, which leads to more people wanting to follow along for future updates. This strategy has proven effective across various platforms, allowing creators to build loyal fan bases. So next time you watch a video that gets you hooked, remember that those subscribe prompts aren't just there for show, they're a smart way to keep the community growing. What other strategies do you think work to gain subscribers? Prepare to be amazed by Kerala's red rain phenomenon. In 2001, the residents of Kerala, India, were startled when a strange crimson rain fell from the sky, staining streets, houses, and everything it touched. This bizarre event led to a flurry of questions and inquiries. Scientists quickly rushed to investigate this unusual phenomenon. When they studied the rain, they found something extraordinary: biological cells in the droplets. These cells didn't match any known organisms on Earth, perplexing researchers. Some speculated that the cells might have originated from a meteor or even an extraterrestrial source, while others believed they were a type of freshwater algae. This mystery has kept scientists on their toes for years, pushing them to explore the boundaries of what we know about life on our planet and beyond. What could this fascinating event teach us about the mysteries of nature? Discover Slovenia's unique island wonder. Lake Bled, known for its stunning scenery, harbors Slovenia's only natural island. Nestled in the heart of this picturesque lake, the island is a treasure trove of history and beauty. It features a charming 17th-century church, complete with a beautiful bell tower that offers breathtaking views from the top. Visitors often arrive at the island by rowing traditional wooden boats called pletna, making the journey just as enchanting as the destination. The island also holds a special place in Slovenian culture, as it's a popular spot for weddings and celebrations. Surrounded by lush forests and mountains, it's no wonder Lake Bled is often described as a fairy tale location. With its serene atmosphere and striking landscape, aren't you curious to explore this unique gem in Slovenia? Did you know about the wonders of Petra? This ancient city built by the Nabateans over 2,000 years ago is a breathtaking marvel carved directly into the rose-red rock of Jordan. Petra thrived as a vital trade hub, connecting the east and west. Its stunning temples and intricate tombs, like the famous Al-Khazneh, showcase the impressive artistry and engineering skills of the Nabateans. However, by the 7th century, this vibrant city was mysteriously abandoned, leaving historians and archaeologists puzzled. What caused such a decline? Some suggest it might have been due to changing trade routes or possibly climate shifts. The techniques used to chisel buildings from solid rock remain awe-inspiring, raising further questions about how such ancient peoples achieved this feat without modern technology. Petra continues to be a source of fascination, attracting visitors who wonder about its past and the secrets still buried beneath its sands. Guess what drives Jupiter's gigantic moon system? Jupiter, the colossal giant of our solar system, boasts an impressive total of 69 known moons. These moons vary greatly in size, ranging from tiny one-mile rocks to massive celestial bodies like Ganymede. In fact, Ganymede is so large that it surpasses the size of the planet Mercury. This remarkable diversity among Jupiter's moons is largely due to the planet's incredible gravitational pull. It captures these moons, effectively creating a mini solar system that orbits around it. Imagine the gravitational dance happening in the shadows of this massive planet, where smaller moons zip around while larger ones maintain a steady presence. Some scientists believe that studying these moons can reveal valuable clues about the early solar system and how celestial bodies interact with each other. So the next time you look up at the night sky, remember that there's a whole bustling world orbiting around Jupiter, and who knows what secrets it still holds. Prepare to be amazed by Vin Diesel's real name. Did you know that this iconic action star was born Mark Sinclair? While most people recognize him for his tough guy roles in blockbuster movies like Fast and Furious, the name Mark Sinclair might not ring a bell. Diesel chose his stage name to give himself a more unique identity in Hollywood. It's believed he got Diesel from his early days working as a bouncer, where he had loads of energy, like diesel fuel. This name change is not just a fun fact, it reflects how actors often create personas that help them stand out. Sinclair's journey from a kid in Alameda, California, to a worldwide sensation shows how reinventing oneself can lead to great success and fame. So the next time you see Vin Diesel on screen, remember that Mark Sinclair has an incredible story behind the name. You might be shocked to learn that jellyfish multitask. These fascinating creatures have a unique feature. Their mouth also acts as their anus. This unusual arrangement showcases an incredible efficiency in their anatomy. Jellyfish, which belong to a group called cnidarians, have a simple body structure without a brain or central nervous system. Instead, their bodies are primarily composed of a gelatinous substance, allowing them to float effortlessly in the ocean. With no need for complicated digestive systems, they consume food and expel waste through the same opening. When a jellyfish captures its prey, like small fish or plankton, it pulls it into its mouth using specialized tentacles. After digesting the food, waste is expelled through the same outlet. This single opening eliminates the need for separate systems, streamlining their biology for survival in diverse marine environments. While this method may seem peculiar to us, it perfectly suits the jellyfish's simple and effective lifestyle in the vast oceans. Isn't nature full of surprises? Let's uncover the truth about tepache. This delightful traditional Mexican drink is made mainly from fermented pineapple, a fruit celebrated for its sweet flavor and vibrant culinary uses. To create tepache, you start by cooking the pineapple peel along with piloncillo, which adds a spicy kick to the beverage. The fermentation process is a magical transformation that occurs when natural sugars from the pineapple are converted into alcohol, resulting in a refreshing drink that is often enjoyed during festive occasions. Some recipes include a sprinkle of cinnamon for a warm, aromatic touch, making each sip a blend of fruity sweetness and spicy complexity. Tepache is not just a drink. It's a taste of Mexican heritage that showcases the creativity and resourcefulness of using every part of the pineapple. Have you ever tasted something so uniquely flavorful? This might surprise you. Pluto's name has a twist. The dwarf planet Pluto, discovered in 1930, was named after the Roman god of the underworld, not the famous Disney dog. An 11-year-old British girl named Venetia Burney suggested the name shortly after its discovery, finding it fitting for such a distant and mysterious world that lies on the edge of our solar system. Imagine how Venetia must have felt knowing she played a part in naming a celestial body. Interestingly, the Disney character was also named around the same time, creating a fun coincidence that links the two. Pluto's dark and cold surface reflects its namesake's shadowy domain, making it a captivating object of study for astronomers. Though now classified as a dwarf planet, Pluto continues to spark curiosity and wonder, reminding us that the universe is full of surprises. Why do you think this mythic connection matters? Prepare to be amazed by the universe's hidden secrets. Did you know that about 95% of the universe is made up of dark matter and dark energy? This is mind-blowing, considering that all the stars, planets, and galaxies we can see make up only a tiny 5% of everything out there. Dark matter and dark energy are mysterious forces that scientists are still trying to fully understand. Dark matter does not emit light or energy, making it invisible to our telescopes. However, its presence can be felt through its gravitational effects on visible matter. On the other hand, dark energy is thought to be responsible for the accelerated expansion of the universe. Despite being invisible, these components play a crucial role in the structure and fate of our universe. What else could be lurking in the cosmos that we can't even see? Discover the vibrant meaning behind the flag's colors. The flag, adopted in 1962, is not just a simple piece of cloth, it carries deep significance. The stunning crimson color symbolizes bravery, showcasing the courage of those who have fought for their country. Each time you see the bold red, it's a reminder of the sacrifices made by many. Surrounding this fierce red is a peaceful blue border, representing hope and harmony among the people. This thoughtful combination of colors was designed to reflect the nation's values, blending strength with a commitment to peace. So next time you see the flag waving proudly, take a moment to appreciate the powerful tales behind its colors. They tell a story of resilience and aspiration, inspiring citizens to embrace both their courage and the pursuit of tranquility. How cool is it that a flag can say so much? Discover the shocking fate of Louis XIII's heart. During the tumultuous times of the French Revolution, many historical figures faced bizarre fates, but few can rival the saga of Louis XIV. As revolutionaries sought to erase the legacy of the long-reigning monarch, they destroyed much of his body, driven by an intense desire to dismantle royal remnants. However, not all was lost. The Archbishop of York preserved a piece of Louis XIV's mummified heart, a curious act highlighting the complexities of loyalty in turbulent times. This tiny relic didn't just sit in obscurity, it was eventually consumed by the Dean of Westminster, who perhaps viewed it as a symbol of power or simply a strange conversation starter. This odd twist of history raises fascinating questions about how we remember and honor figures from the past. How does a heart mummified and preserved, find its way into unexpected places? Is it really true that police horses have trading cards? In Toronto, this delightful fact is indeed true. The city's police force has embraced the charm of trading cards, much like those for baseball players or Pokemon. Every 2 years, dedicated horse enthusiasts work together to create a brand new deck that spotlights their beloved police horses. Each card features stunning photographs and creative designs, giving fans a closer look at these majestic animals. These cards not only celebrate the horses, but also help educate the public about their important roles in community safety and engagement. Collecting these cards has become a fun way for kids and adults alike to learn about the police force and foster a connection with these noble steeds. So the next time you're in Toronto, keep an eye out. You might just spot a trading card featuring one of your favorite police horses. Is it really true that people live underground in Curated? In this unique Australian town, around 60% of the residents have chosen to escape the unforgiving desert heat by living in underground houses. Curated experiences scorching temperatures, especially during summer, making traditional homes less comfortable. By digging into the earth, these innovative inhabitants create cooler living spaces that not only protect them from extreme weather, but also offer a fascinating glimpse into how people adapt to their environment. These underground homes maintain a steady temperature throughout the year, ensuring a pleasant living experience even when outside temperatures soar. The design of these homes often incorporates natural resources for energy efficiency, making them both sustainable and practical. This lifestyle might seem unusual, but for the residents of Curated, it's a smart solution to a hot and challenging climate. Can you believe people are marrying themselves now? This trend, known as sologamy, has taken root in the United States and is sparking conversations about self-love and personal commitment. Rather than seeking a partner, individuals are choosing to celebrate their own lives by holding ceremonies where they vow to embrace and cherish themselves. This concept challenges traditional views of marriage, highlighting the importance of self-acceptance and personal growth. While it may sound unconventional, sologamy often involves the same elements as a wedding: ring purchases, elaborate dresses, and even guests to witness the celebration. Proponents argue that sologamy empowers people to affirm their worth and reinforces the idea that happiness doesn't solely depend on someone else. It's not just about being single, it's about recognizing your own value and making a deliberate commitment to yourself. As we navigate a world where self-care is increasingly recognized as essential, could sologamy be a bold step towards a healthier relationship with ourselves? Can you imagine a snail that floats away? The bubble snail, with its soft, gelatinous body and delicate shell, has a unique survival strategy that doesn't involve hard shells or sharp spines. Instead of relying on tough defenses, it moves gracefully through the water, using its agility and slippery secretions to escape predators. These fascinating creatures spend their time gliding along sandy seabeds, searching for tasty algae and tiny microlife to munch on. When it's time to reproduce, the bubble snail releases its eggs into the surrounding water, creating a beautiful spectacle as they float away to start a new life. These snails are intriguing not just for their unusual methods of survival, but also for their role in the ecosystem. By feeding on algae, they help keep underwater environments healthy and balanced. Next time you think about snails, remember the bubble snail and its extraordinary way of thriving in the ocean. How many other sea creatures do you think have such clever adaptations? Let's uncover the truth about electric Christmas lights. In 1882, Edward Johnson, an inventive mind closely associated with Thomas Edison, introduced the world to the first electric Christmas tree lights. Before this groundbreaking innovation, families relied on candles to illuminate their trees, a practice that often led to dangerous fire hazards. Johnson's electric lights, crafted with small incandescent bulbs, were displayed on a rotating Christmas tree right in his own home, mesmerizing guests and sparking curiosity. While the initial reaction was one of awe, widespread adoption was slow due to the high cost of electricity and lighting. It wasn't until several decades later that electric tree lights became affordable for everyone. Today, we can't imagine the holiday season without these twinkling lights, and modern advancements like energy-efficient LEDs ensures safety and sustainability. Isn't it fascinating how one invention changed our holiday celebrations forever? Why exactly does sauna culture thrive in Finland? It's because saunas are more than just cozy retreats. They are vital to Finnish life. Almost every household in Finland has one, creating an important space for relaxation, socializing, and even conducting business. Imagine stepping into a warm, wooden room filled with the soothing sound of water splashing on hot stones. This tradition fosters a sense of community where friends and family can unwind and share meaningful conversations. Additionally, saunas promote health by helping to ease stress and improve circulation, supporting Finland's commitment to overall well-being. In a country where the winters can be long and harsh, stepping into a sauna represents comfort and resilience. Interestingly, vital discussions, including sealing important business deals, often happen here, highlighting the sauna as a unique meeting point. So when you visit Finland, stepping into a sauna isn't just about relaxation. It's about immersing yourself in a rich culture that cherishes togetherness and wellness. Isn't that a fascinating aspect of daily life in Finland? Did you know about Cheriklo's surprising rings? This little celestial body, orbiting the sun between Saturn and Uranus, has set itself apart in an astonishing way. Cheriklo is the smallest known object in our solar system with a ring system, measuring just 250 kilometers wide. Unlike the massive giants Saturn or Jupiter, which boast grand and dazzling rings, Cheriklo's rings are more subtle yet equally fascinating. Discovered in 1997, this asteroid surprised astronomers when they found that it has two distinct rings, making it a topic of keen interest among space enthusiasts and scientists alike. These rings likely form from debris created during collisions or from material ejected from Cheriklo itself. As we continue to explore our solar system, Cheriklo reminds us that even the tiniest objects can hold extraordinary features. What other secrets do you think our solar system hides? Here's a wild fact about giant pumpkins. The world's largest pumpkin astonished everyone by weighing in at an incredible 2,700 pounds, which is more than the weight of a small car. Imagine a pumpkin that massive. It's about the size of a small elephant. This colossal gourd was grown by an expert pumpkin farmer using special techniques to encourage rapid growth. These techniques include selecting the right seeds, maintaining optimal soil conditions, and carefully managing water and nutrients. Farmers often monitor their pumpkins closely, protecting them from pests and diseases. The excitement surrounding giant pumpkin contests brings people together for fun-filled events, where growers showcase their hard work and skill. People come from all over to see these amazing pumpkins and even participate in weighing them. The record-breaking pumpkin not only stands as a testament to agricultural prowess, but also sparks joy and wonder among spectators. So the next time you carve a pumpkin for Halloween, just think about the giant pumpkins out there and the incredible effort it takes to grow something so extraordinary. Can you imagine that comets have a closest point? In the fascinating dance of comets around the sun, two key terms describe their orbits: perihelion and aphelion. The perihelion is the moment when a comet comes closest to the sun, meaning it experiences the hottest temperatures and its gases start to vaporize, creating that beautiful glowing tail we associate with these celestial wonders. On the flip side, aphelion marks the farthest point from the sun, where the comet cools down and slows down. This rhythm of close encounters and distant retreats happens over incredibly long periods, often taking decades or even centuries. Understanding these points helps scientists predict a comet's behavior and appearance, like when it'll be visible from Earth again. So the next time you hear about a comet, think about its thrilling journey between the heat of perihelion and the chill of aphelion. Believe it or not, the handpan is magical. This extraordinary musical instrument was born in 2000, thanks to the creativity of Swiss inventors Felix Rohner and Sabine Scherer. Crafted from steel, the handpan features a captivating UFO-like design with multiple tuned areas that produce a rich and warm tone. Its sound is so soothing that many people have embraced it for ambient and meditative music, making it a favorite in wellness spaces around the world. Imagine sitting in a serene environment, deep in thought, as the gentle melodies of the handpan wash over you, helping you relax and find your inner peace. As a relatively new instrument, the handpan has quickly gained a devoted following among musicians and enthusiasts alike. Whether played passionately or lightly tapped, it creates an enchanting auditory experience that captivates the listener. Have you had the chance to hear one in person? What if I told you parrots can understand sounds? African gray parrots stand out in the animal kingdom for their incredible vocal skills and intelligence. These birds don't just mimic sounds, they grasp the meanings behind them. A famous African gray named Alex proved just how clever these birds can be. He could identify different colors, count objects, and even express emotions like frustration when he wasn't getting the answers he wanted. This remarkable ability showcases their advanced cognitive skills, blurring the lines between animal instincts and human-like understanding. Imagine having a conversation with a parrot that not only repeats your words but also understands the context. Researchers believe that these communication skills indicate a high level of intelligence, similar to that of a young child. So the next time you hear a parrot, remember, they may be saying more than just pretty phrases. Why are distortion lenses changing building design? Distortion lenses are revolutionizing how we visualize and interact with buildings. These innovative lenses are compact yet powerful, enabling architects and designers to create amazing structures that can simulate human images. Imagine walking through a city and seeing a building that reflects the dynamic movements of people around it, making it feel alive. The idea is to capture a vast world within a small space, where every part of the structure communicates a sense of companionship with its surroundings. When appropriately applied, these lenses can transform ordinary walls into stunning displays that mirror the hustle and bustle of urban life. This technology not only beautifies communities, but also has the potential to enhance well-being by creating environments that feel engaging and immersive. As more architects explore these possibilities, we may soon find ourselves living and working within buildings that connect us more deeply with our surroundings. Are you ready for a future where buildings see us back? Can you imagine glass flowing like a liquid? This fascinating property comes from the fact that glass is actually an amorphous solid. Unlike most solids that have a neatly arranged crystalline structure, glass lacks this organization, which gives it some liquid-like qualities. Over time, especially in older glass windows, this can lead to a curiosity. Glass tends to be thicker at the bottom than at the top. You might think that's due to a poor manufacturing process, but it's simply a result of gravity working on the material over many years. As the glass slowly flows, it settles and transforms its shape, allowing for these interesting variations in thickness. This unique behavior challenges our understanding of solids and liquids, reminding us that nature often holds surprises that defy our expectations. So next time you admire a classic window, remember, you're looking at a remarkable material that's more dynamic than it seems. Prepare to be amazed by pet allergies. It's surprising, but animals can actually be allergic to humans. Just like us, our furry friends, especially dogs, can suffer from allergies caused by environmental factors, including pollen. When our pets sniff around in the great outdoors, they might breathe in the same allergens that trigger our own sneezes and itchy eyes. This means that if you're allergic to something like grass or tree pollen, your dog could be feeling the same effects. Symptoms may include itching, skin rashes, or even respiratory issues. To keep our pets comfortable, it's essential to monitor their health and take note of any signs that they might be experiencing allergic reactions. Just think about it. Your dog's sneeze could be a reply to the same pollen that's bothering you. So what can we do to help our pets when allergy season hits? A surprising trend in Japan's diaper market? In an unusual twist, adult diaper sales in Japan have outpaced sales of baby diapers. This phenomenon highlights the country's aging population, where nearly 30% of citizens are over the age of 65. As the birth rate continues to decline, the demand for products designed for seniors has increased significantly. This trend not only reflects the changing demographics, but also points to a growing market focused on senior care. Families are now more aware of the needs of their elderly relatives, leading to a rise in the development and availability of specialized products. Companies are innovating to meet these needs, creating diapers that are more comfortable and discreet, essential for maintaining dignity and quality of life for aging adults. The statistics reveal the need for society to adapt to these demographic changes, ensuring that elderly individuals receive the support and care they deserve. As Japan navigates this transformation, one must wonder how other countries will respond to similar aging trends in their populations. What if I told you Ronaldo gifted an island? In 2015, superstar soccer player Cristiano Ronaldo made headlines when he presented his manager, Jorge Mendes, with a stunning wedding gift, an entire Greek island valued at $3 million. This generous gesture wasn't just a flashy surprise. It symbolized Ronaldo's deep appreciation for Mendes' unwavering support throughout his career. Their partnership spans many years, showcasing Mendes' role in guiding Ronaldo's rise to global fame. By choosing such a grand gift, Ronaldo demonstrated not only his financial success, but also the special bond between the two. Imagine receiving an island surrounded by crystal-clear waters and breathtaking views. This unique present captured the attention of fans and media alike, highlighting the extraordinary lengths Ronaldo would go to express gratitude. Such a gift reinforces the idea that success isn't solely about fame or wealth, it's also about relationships and loyalty. How many of us could say we've gifted something as remarkable as an island? Ever thought a shower could cost you so much? In Papua New Guinea, taking a shower can swallow a staggering 70% of a person's daily wage. Imagine stepping into the bathroom and realizing that this basic act, which many people take for granted, could hit your wallet hard. For many living in this beautiful but economically challenging country, showering isn't just refreshing, it's a luxury that requires careful budgeting. How is this possible? Well, in some areas, limited access to clean water combined with the high cost of water delivery makes even a quick rinse feel like a financial burden. This makes Papua New Guinea one of the most expensive places in the world for an 8-minute shower. While most of us can enjoy a warm shower without a second thought, people here must weigh their desire for hygiene against their need for food and other essentials. It's a striking reminder of how important and yet how costly basic needs can be in different parts of the world. Guess what really drives your favorite curry? It's a fascinating blend of spices rather than a single ingredient. In places like India, a curry can be a complex and vibrant concoction, often packed with dozens of spices like cumin, coriander, turmeric, and garam masala. These spices don't just add flavor, they also contribute to the color and aroma, making every curry unique and full of character. Meanwhile, in regions such as Southeast Asia and the Caribbean, curry blends tend to be simpler and tailored to local preferences. For instance, a Thai curry might emphasize lemongrass and coconut milk, while Caribbean curries often highlight allspice and Scotch bonnet peppers. This wonderful variety shows how cultural influences shape our culinary experiences, reminding us that food is a universal language that connects us all. You won't believe this about energy efficiency. Over the past 2 decades, advancements in technology have dramatically improved our energy use, particularly in standby power. Standby power, often called vampire power, refers to the energy consumed by devices when they are turned off but still plugged in. Thanks to innovations like smart power strips and better appliance designs, we've seen an incredible 90% reduction in this unnecessary energy waste. This shift not only helps consumers save money on their electricity bills, but also contributes significantly to environmental conservation by reducing overall energy demand. Imagine how many batteries and resources we're saving every year. As more households adopt these energy-efficient devices, the positive impact on our planet becomes even more pronounced. Are you ready to unplug those energy vampires for good? Is it really true that Chile has the tallest skyscraper? Absolutely. Standing at an impressive 984 feet, the Gran Torre Santiago is the tallest skyscraper in South America, soaring high above the vibrant cityscape of Santiago. Completed in 2014, this architectural masterpiece is part of the Costa Nara Center complex, which showcases modern urban development in the heart of Chile's capital. The Gran Torre offers stunning views of the Andes Mountains and the city below, making it a popular spot for tourists and locals alike. Its sleek design and towering presence symbolize the growth and progress of Santiago, reflecting the city's blend of rich history and contemporary innovation. If you're ever in town, a visit to the observation deck is a must for breathtaking panoramas. Have you ever seen a building this tall? Be amazed by Lake Kakoura's Tree of Life formation. This remarkable natural phenomenon, found in New South Wales, Australia, has captured the hearts and imaginations of everyone who sees it. Floating atop the lake's serene waters, the formation strikingly resembles a tree of life, spreading branches that seem to symbolize renewal and interconnectedness. Locals and tourists flock to the area, drawn by the beauty and mystery of this formation, eagerly snapping photos and sharing stories. Many believe the Tree of Life represents not just nature's artistry, but also the deep connections we share with our environment. As visitors gaze upon the unique figure, they often find themselves pondering the cycles of life and the importance of preserving nature's wonders. The appearance of this stunning formation reminds us of how nature can surprise us, creating breathtaking sights that inspire wonder and reflection. So, if you ever find yourself in New South Wales, don't miss the chance to experience this extraordinary spectacle for yourself. Did you know PlayStation almost became a Nintendo console? Back in the late 1980s, Sony and Nintendo teamed up to create an exciting CD-ROM add-on for the Super Nintendo. This was a big deal, as it could have changed the gaming world forever. However, as negotiations continued, the partnership faced issues and ultimately fell apart. Instead of giving up, Sony decided to take the plunge and venture into the gaming console market on its own. In 1994, this daring move led to the launch of the PlayStation, which quickly became a game-changer in the world of video games. With its cutting-edge graphics and diverse library of games, the PlayStation captured the hearts of gamers around the globe. This unexpected twist in gaming history is a great reminder of how innovation often springs from setbacks. If Sony hadn't pursued its own path, we might still be waiting for that CD-ROM add-on. Imagine how different gaming would look today. Would we even have the PlayStation as we know it? Get ready to explore Lombard Street's wild twists. This famous street in San Francisco is renowned for its 8 hairpin turns, packed into just one block. Imagine driving your car through those sharp bends, expertly navigating the steep incline. Lombard Street was originally designed back in the 1920s when early automobiles struggled on the city's steep hills. The clever designers figured that these winding turns would make it safer and easier for cars to travel up and down. Today, it feels like an amusement park ride for tourists who flock to this iconic road, capturing photos and experiencing the thrill firsthand. As you wander down the beautifully landscaped pathway, lined with vibrant flowers and charming houses, you can feel the excitement in the air. Whether you're driving or just walking along the sidewalk, Lombard Street offers a unique slice of San Francisco's quirky charm. Have you ever had a chance to visit this twisting wonder? Why did sepoys rebel in 1857 during British rule? This rebellion, often called the Indian Rebellion of 1857, marked a groundbreaking moment in India's history. Local soldiers, known as sepoys, rose up against the oppressive conditions enforced by the British East India Company. Fueled by grievances like cultural insensitivity and heavy taxation, tensions escalated when rumors swirled about the use of animal fat in rifle cartridges, which violated religious practices. The uprising began with an attack on British officers in Meerut and quickly spread to cities like Delhi and Kanpur. Sepoys, along with local civilians, united in their fight for independence, showcasing incredible courage and resilience. Although the rebellion was eventually suppressed, it sowed the seeds of nationalism and led to significant changes in British policies. The revolt shocked Britain and forced it to rethink its approach to governance in India. The bravery of the sepoys remains a powerful symbol of resistance and is remembered as a pivotal step towards India's eventual independence.